A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goble,
Luxury Pets,
Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online, and Rosenbaum Communications.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County Schools Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter, or like us on Facebook, MCS TV, and of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube.
Welcome everybody to Madison Southern High School. We have a district championship game between Madison Central and Madison Southern. Previous game was Madison Southern girls against Madison Central girls. That game ended 1-0. Madison Central girls did win that one. I got Jeremy Jackson here with me. I'm Terry Netherton, and Jeremy, we talked about it a little bit before we got on the air, and it's good to see both these teams have great seasons and get to this point. You always respect what Model's done in the past. They've had at least 3 or 4 years stronghold on this particular game and the regionals, and it's good to see these two teams get a shot to move on, play in regionals, and both play each other and meet each other in this particular game. It's nice to see that. For Central, they're gonna have a few obstacles to overcome. We have Luke Powell's going to be on crutches. He got injured in the Berea game earlier on Monday. Dylan Dotson, who is the #1 scorer for Madison Central, is out. He's sick. Not sure when exactly he's going to be back. And had a little bit of a work also hurt in Berea with Hunter Jackson, who's going to be hobbled a little bit. So we'll see. I know that in the earlier games when we played this year with Madison Southern, they did a platoon of substitutions. They do 4 or 5 at a time. And to be perfectly honest, that would actually work better in this game than it probably did the last one, So we're underway. It looks like we got some control. Looks like Peyton moved all the way over to the other side. He was playing. That was Cameron Mills. Moved Cameron up from the midfield. He was the defensive player all year. So it looks like the first throw in for Caleb, and this will be the first real opportunity, I think, to score in the box. So.
One thing good about Central is their set plays, especially on their throw-ins.
And it's going to be cleared out initially by Madison Southern, but set up again by Fez, who's a freshman who's back in now. And you got to respect. Looks like it went out there. I thought he made a good play on that. I thought Sammy had saved it from going out. So it's a throw in Madison Southern. And, you got to respect both Dylan Taylor and Tanner Kidwell, number two. I think Tanner has 27 goals for the season. Great effort on his part. And, give some credit to Madison Southern. Took a 6-2 loss earlier in the season from a model team that got out on them really, really early, and I think put them on their heels. And then they come back on a game on Tuesday night, and I think just shocked Model, which was unbelievable. They pulled that game out. They were down 1-0 at halftime, ended up scoring 2 goals in about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and 4 minutes to go in the game, and ended up winning that game. So that's a great job by them. That's good for them to keep their head up and continue to play through that. So again, it's shocking not to see Model back here and not in it again this year.
Their tenacity on Madison Southern is pretty intense, and that probably helped them through the Model game.
Yeah, and we played them earlier, 2-0, or it was 2-0 most of the game. I think Tanner scored 1 late and made it really, really interesting. I think they had really picked up the pace a lot. And I think this is probably going to be a similar type of game. You look for both teams to take their shot when they can. And
nice play by Peyton.
Nice play by Peyton to put that out. And it should be Hunter play that in the middle field. I thought he was going to go back to the left on that.
That would have been nice.
Yep, it's going to
and
be.
Evan has had to make a lot of adjustments.
First real chance. I thought he got through there. Central's doing a good job keeping the pressure up. Looks like Trace was trying to adjust his socks when they made the pass into him. And good play. They're controlling the midfield, and that's one of the things that you look for early on, and they let him play on. I thought maybe Trace was a step off on that.
Yeah. It'll take a little bit for them to both settle in.
Well, that's what we talked about. We hope that that's the case. We knew Southern coming off that 2-1 loss early in the season. You figured they would have to come out really fast. You knew they're coming off a big win, and you knew that they would try to come out early. So we're about 4 minutes into the game, and I think both teams are really trying to feel each other out. It seems pretty much the same as we saw earlier in the season. So.
Fez, which is to step up to take care of Luke's position since he's hurt. I was talking to Evan the other day, and his vision of the ball is pretty remarkable for a freshman.
Yeah, his control in the midfield, it kind of resembles how Luke plays anyway.
Exactly. Very simple
Very
play.
calm, doesn't get really out of control. And you see the first one that breaks through here really is it's going to be the interesting how the other team handles.
So far, it's been on the
Central's controlled.
Side.
And we, like I said earlier the year when we played, it was similar. We had a lot more possession-oriented, but again, we only won 2-1. So it's good to have the possession, but then if you give it up in a midfield position like that, you can pay the price. Like they called a foul on, not sure who they called that on, Central foul. So it was going to be a free kick for Madison Southern. And he pulled that way back. I thought the foul was up near the 35. He was going to call any contact. But we'll see. We got first real set for Madison Southern. It's going to be cleared out initially by Madison Central. And a little flick by Hunter and cleared out by Christian.
It'll be interesting on Madison Central how Fez and not Trace, but Dylan Hornsby, how they stepped up to fill that
Hunter
void.
was pretty good.
There's
He's
Hunter going down.
There. Yeah, made a good run around the corner, and he kept with it. And
down.
I thought Fez had a shot too, and a lot of contact in the box. They're going to let him play. Yeah, I thought Hunter's pass back into the box had a lot of contact on that, and it looks like we're going to clear it back down. Sammy Perkins. And again, most of the control is coming through Central. They're controlling most of the possession through the midfield.
Nice play by Fez.
So, and here we go again. And it's going to be out on a Madison Southern, so it'll be a Central throw-in. So they're going to be putting a lot of pressure early on that defense. We'll see how Southern's defense handles that. I like to see them possess that a little bit. I know Sammy's trying to go down, but or go deep on that, but. You got a little more time in the midfield. You don't hold that possession.
And you can't really go deep when you got four
nice move
defenders
by Caleb
deep.
to win that possession, and unfortunately, look for Trace. I don't think anybody knew that was going. There's two players not talking to each other there. And we go back to that communication again, which we've brought up.
Nice play by Dalen on Southern.
He's going to be tough to deal with, and that's going to be something that they're going to have to figure out.
Between Tanner and Dalen.
Those two good athletes.
Yes,
they
are.
play really well, and they've been playing together. This is their third year playing together. They got
nice play by Hunter.
And I thought that might have a
shot.
A little bit wide shot for Fez in the middle. You'd like to see him get in the game early. He's a freshman. He's coming in. This is a big district final. This is his first start of the year. It's nice to see him get in the game. I'd like to see him put it on frame.
In a very high stressful situation, though.
Yeah, that's
a lot of pressure.
He kind of summed it up. He pulled the trigger, but you kind of like to see him make that goalie go to work a little bit, and he didn't do that, unfortunately. So, going to be a goal kick for Madison Southern, and a little beat to the ball there by Peyton. Nice little dump off to Trace, and he's going to take the shot, and that's going to be high and wide as well. So another goal kick for Madison Southern. So, and Central's doing a really good job right now controlling possession in the midfield. This is the same thing. But you got to respect what's standing up front with Taylor and Kidwell. So
they can do a lot of damage.
They can do it quickly
on the defense,
real
real
quick. They
quick.
can do it quickly, and you better understand that. And their defense. One good thing about Central is they haven't allowed a lot of goals this year. Defense plays smart. They don't do a lot of crazy things. This is Worthy's first start of the year. So we'll see how he handles if they put some pressure on him. So, and this is Cameron's first start in midfield. He's used to also playing that right back position. So back out to the middle of the field. Looks like Dylan Hornsby's going to have a little bit of run. We're going to the left side for Sammy Perkins. You look for him to actually make that move a little earlier. He didn't quite. I think he kind of hesitated, and I'm not sure what that looked like a pass, but
nice shot.
And then we're going to go wide again.
Yep.
So we've had 3 good looks. Central's still putting a lot of pressure on everybody. And they're going to call that a corner kick, so it must have deflected off of Madison Southern. So Peyton Otherton's going to come over and take that corner kick. Our set pieces has been really well this year. I think most of the stuff we've scored off on the corners are on the set pieces. So, we'll see how they handle this and see what they deal with. So, and they're going to run at the regular corner. Oh, and cleared out by Madison Southern initially, and
nice
then
shot.
back in by Dylan Hornsby, but played well by the goalie there. Who is their keeper? What's his name? What year? I think he's a junior.
My eyesight's so
midfield,
horrible I can't even read
races
this.
the ball there, and then Hunter's got that control on the right side. So, you can see. I think Southern also is kind of respecting a nice move in by Hunter Jackson out in the corner. Still got with it, still playing with it, and he tried to clear it in the middle. Nobody there. And still got some control back out to Hornsby, who I think didn't play that one. And then we're going over to Sammy Perkins. So, not sure.
It's either 6 or 8.
We'll see. He's on.
It's either that. Yeah, B's Corey.
Corey. That's his last name. But when you're looking at it, so either way, I thought, like I said, I just want to see if he was a junior or a senior. So that's Nathan Lake is his name. Nathan Lake. And
he's doing pretty good so far.
Well, he's got a lot of pressure on him so far, and he's done well. It looks like we're going to have another set piece, another throw in here for Caleb. And back in. Tate tried to play that on a flick, I think, and didn't, just kind of misjudge it, but we're going to throw it back in again on Madison Central.
And their throw-ins are literally just set pieces once you get past the 20.
Yep. Like a nice play back in. He's going to center. That's Cameron Wilson back in. And Dylan's going to take another shot. Looks like that deflected off a Trace, I believe, but they're calling that another corner kick for Madison Central. I knew it deflected off a player. I wasn't sure if that was off a Southern player. I thought Trace was involved, but going to take another side. So a lot of pressure on Madison Southern early. Central's kept the ball on their side of the field most of the game so far. Looks like Southern's going to do 3 subs this time. I see Zach Yoder coming in, 32. He's going to be on defense.
Tate just came in, I think, for Caleb. Or Cameron.
So there's the corner. Oh, I'm not sure that was Peyton. I'm not sure he had a play on it. He was trying to just control it. I don't think he had that where it needed to be. So here's the run out, and there's still a lot of deflection going on.
Nice possession by Southern.
Very nice early, and then looks like intercepted and controlled again by Madison Central. So I'm not sure where you get that no call there. I mean, I think he just played the body, not the ball. So, and then Peyton's going to try to go to the left wing again and bring it back in. And there he's still on the ball. And
nice play.
Nice play. Oh, deflected off several players.
Nice play by Dylan.
I thought it was going to go, but it was a really nice play there. So
set it back up.
Central's going to reset and do a little more control. There's going to man on here for Madison Central. Peyton's going to bring that ball back out. And good play back to the defense to set that and give him a chance. Looks like, unfortunately, still turned it over and out on Worthy McGuire. Throw in Madison Southern. So, again, a lot of pressure. They're doing well with it. that was a really nice throw in, and you got to like the pressure that Dylan or Taylor put on that up front. And that's what you're going to see from them. You know, they're looking for that run out and that one-on-one. That's twice or three times I've seen him fall. He's playing the body. He's not really playing a lot of the ball, which you know, you got to look at that on the defensive side. That's an interesting call. He just kind of backed in. So this is going to be we played that on the ground. I thought maybe he'd play that in the air a little bit. So Central's kind of trying to regroup. We're going to see Madison Southern's really first possession down, and it looks like they gave that up a little earlier. So Central kind of cleared it, and Southern's going to come back on the attack. So overall, still a good game, 26-50. No score still. I think Southern's I don't think Southern had a shot quite yet. I think Central's had 4 or 5 real good opportunities. They haven't quite put them on frame. I think the only one that really went on frame was stopped by the keeper. So here we go. We're going to another throw in. It looks like Sammy's going to take this throw in. And again, it's another set piece. They're going to bring everybody in, and you wonder if they're going to break through on this eventually. This is what they've been doing for most of the first half here. So let's see. Looks like Fez is coming in the box now too. When that ball goes up in that area, anything can happen. Looks like Worthy had a header. It looks like cleared out. Fez still made it and still kept possession. And
keeper stops.
Oh, no. Did it go in?
Oh, yes.
It went in.
Go,
it
Central.
Went in. He called him offside.
Oh.
Called him offsides. I'm not sure how you can call that offsides.
Right. Once a keeper touches it, it's a second play at that point.
That's an interesting call.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I understood that. The keeper nearly had possession of the ball. The player was in front of him, and he made the play in. Not sure I understand that, but it's the call. That's the way it is. So we'll move on. I think. But again, it's still the pressure that you see Central putting on and controlling most of this game, and you feel like eventually that's a good play by Peyton to put his foot in there. So it's going to be a throw in by Madison Southern. Eventually, Central's going to have to break through on something like that, even if your defense is back and you're playing tight. It's eventually it's got to give at this point.
We can show the ref the replay later.
We can show the ref. Okay, that sounds good. I'm not sure he'll agree with us either way.
No,
it was a mess in there. I don't see how your side ledge. I saw the flag go up on the side, and it's how do you make that call?
It went straight to the keeper. He deflected it, and then. Your striker kicked it in. That's going to be
controlled by the keeper. So another goal kick by Madison Southern, and but still just keep the pressure on. I think somebody's going to have to break through here eventually. The last 2 times that these two teams played in a district game was nice play.
Flick out.
Another good
nice,
play.
Very nice.
I think Fez was a little late getting to the ball. It was a nice play. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by Worthy. I think he wanted better control over that. But what I was talking about, the last time these two teams played together was before regular season. Last 2 times they played in the district, they were the 2-3 seed, and this game went to penalty kicks, and Southern won in penalty kicks.
Right.
So you hope that it doesn't go. That's the horrible way for any team to really lose a game. But, they're about evenly matched, especially when it comes to the district's play. So, no call there on any physical. So
it probably didn't need one.
Yeah, I think he kind of rolled on it. But then nice clear out by Tate to keep the pressure off. So we're going to have a throw in for Madison Southern right now. And still a lot of physical. I thought that one was probably more than anything else. So. Yeah, I'm sure.
Played by Tate.
What I'm trying to see, I can see that obviously Central wants to play possession and control. So what you're trying to see is what's Madison Southern's game plan here. That's a really
nice
good
play.
ball.
Oh.
That was about a foot away from being perfect, but what is the game plan to get it to Canner? And that had to be offsides. That had to be.
That
offsides.
Was clearly offsides, but
he was 5 yards offsides, and. What they call on that? They called that on Madison Southern. I thought there was no chance that wasn't an offsides call. So
yeah, he's about 5 foot offsides, but the sideline ref was out of position. So
Well, they
what it
regrouped.
is.
They played it well. But now, when I'm talking about what is the game plan, I think you just saw it.
Yeah.
Right? It's
Running gun.
It's create the one-on-one opportunities when you come with Tanner and Taylor, I'm sorry, and just try to create the one-on-one opportunities as much as possible. And they did. That was a great opportunity for them. I thought they played that perfectly.
And there's no doubt that Tanner has that capability.
Both of them do. That's
absolutely.
What's frightening. They're both athletes. They're both good-sized kids. They're going to be tough to deal with in the open field, and they've done a lot of it. So, pass was kind of behind him. I thought he had him open on the front, but he kind of went behind him, and he had made him adjust. So they're going to call a call on that. I thought that he just kind of fell on that. I didn't see that as a foul, but it is what it is. Especially with all the contact that's been around earlier in the game. So
I'd rather him call that than get out of control.
Sure, you want to make sure that everybody stays safe. That Berea game got a little out of control.
Oh yeah, it took 3 nearly red cards for him to finally call a red card.
He finally got a red card and got somebody that was. See, I thought he played him in the back there a little bit. They call that a Southern throw-in. I thought he came into the back and pushed him and the ball out of bounds. But, so we're going to have a Southern's first kind of real set piece inside the box here to see what they're going to do. Obviously, with the size of Tanner and Dylan, you're going to have to play that into them and see what they're at. So, see what we got. That's a good ball.
Kick.
It's a good ball. It went over the top.
Oh, good deflection,
throw
good
in
kick.
on this side. So, they call that a goal?
They sure did.
That was not a goal.
I don't see how, unless the ball crossed the plane and he deflected it out after the fact.
Really? I didn't see that at all from this angle. I totally missed that.
Well, they didn't either because they're talking about it now.
I didn't see that as a goal at all. Didn't it go over the top of the goal? They're calling it a goal. I'm totally confused on that. I don't understand that one at all. I thought when Levi hit it, he hit it up over top of the goal. It came off of the goalpost from my angle. So, whatever with that, I guess that's the way the ball bounces. But totally did not see that one at all. So let's see how Central handles it. It's a tough call. It was kind of a little controversial, but let's see how they handle the being down. Looks like a control there, and looks like Southern's kind of getting control of this game a little bit more.
They have stepped
up. That was a really
up.
good play. They're playing better out of the midfield.
And we're just kicking the ball now.
Yeah, and I think we're playing the over-the-top game instead of playing that. He just cleared that out, I thought. And look for that was a push, I thought, but. They call throw-in. Looks like a throw-in for Madison Central. So let's see what we got. Looks like a throw-in for Sammy Perkins. We're going to put that in the middle and see what happens. 1-0 Madison Southern on an interesting goal that we didn't really see from here. But we'll see how it goes for the rest of the game. So really good throw right there. And unfortunate, looks like it was cleared by Tate. So looks like a goal kick. So going with a goal kick for Madison Southern. And we got some more subs on the Madison Southern part. And looks like Cameron Wilson's coming back in. I'm not sure who he's in for. But,
Trace.
Came in for Trace. I think it's a good sub.
Yeah, they're going to push somebody else up top.
He's going to get some speed and some strength up front. I think Trace is probably a little winded anyway. So nice flick there and good play. Dylan to try to keep that alive. A lot of contact in the middle. So one out by Madison Southern eventually. And then there you go. Still a lot of – I'm not sure how that worked. Way to stay with him. That was a good ball. I'm not sure. It looks like the ref stopped the ball, and we're going to call a throw-in for Madison Central. So here we go again. See who's got this in. All right. pretty good throw by them, by Sammy there. And we're going to have another throw in on midfield for Madison Central. So
you can definitely see a difference without having Luke Powell and Dylan in. Dylan Dotson.
You got to respect the speed of Dylan Dotson.
Oh, absolutely. He's so explosive.
At any given time, he's gonna break that. They call that a foul, it looks like, so it's a set piece. And Central's got to step up. And when it comes to that, it's not all about you got to figure out another way to score. You got another figure to play, and you got to control and you got to do the right things. And they've done that most of the game. I think we gave up one goal, and I thought we talked about that, but. Other than that, you can't. And this is going. Chait just kind of fell on that. He was beat. To be perfectly honest, I thought Tate was beat to the ball on that, and he recovered well because. And you see again, you got to respect that speed up front that they have for Taylor and Kidwell. So, but
nice
when we watched. See, I had a wide open spot over here on the 30 with Dylan Hornsby. He was telling him, why are you looking long? You had a whole open field in front of you, and you're looking at kind of going deep on that. And
a lot of that's the freshmen. They're looking at how am I going to score instead of looking at Dylan Hornsby checking into space, kicking it over to him.
At this point, you're going to have to keep your head about you, and you're going to have to continue to play. So. And looks like another run out there by Central. They got the control on that side. And so you don't have a lot of time. They're putting a lot of pressure on those back four right now. So, and it's going to be controlled by Sammy Perkins, which was a nice little deal. And now you get a lot of open space. Find your man that they got out in front of you. And you... And good play.
Nice.
He stuck with it. Didn't see anybody.
No one's there.
Cleared out. Nobody there. Yeah. Looks like Cameron went to settle that one in and couldn't quite get his foot on it either. Yeah, that was a good play to stay with it. There's two players. He made the corner move and he came right to the back to the middle field where nobody was standing. So we're going to try it again. There. It looks like so. Back out to the middle of the field and again nobody there to make the header of the call. So. Good plays going right to the box. We just got to get a better. Central's going to have to get some more players in there. They're going to be. You can see the sense of urgency, I think, too, on them. And Southern's playing with a lot of confidence right now. They just beat Model. They're walking in this game with a whole lot of confidence. So they're going to be a force to be dealt with. We got 15 minutes to go in the first half. And, you just look for, if you're Madison Central, to just calm down and continue to play the game instead of, trying to create anything that's or too much over the top. So, and without the calmness of Luke on the field, what we when Central played Madison Southern last the season. Luke was actually he was an all-star in that game. He really made a heck of a play. We gave him the Jack Burford Player of the Game, as a matter of fact. First goal of the season. He played well through the midfield, stayed strong, made a lot of good decisions, had an assist. So, he's definitely going to be missed in this game.
That's played by Dylan Hornsby.
He tried to go in the middle,
he checked into space where there was a Southern player.
Right, a nice steal back by Cameron Wilson. That was a nice play. So you got a little time.
And nobody's looking or talking.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they were thinking on that one. So I think I like what Fez was doing with it, but at the same time, you gotta communicate. So throw in for Sam Perkins. Throw in was controlled initially by Madison Southern. Now Peyton Netherton, and back to the middle of the field, which I like. We're going to reverse the side. So looks like Cameron's going to control that, and he unadvised pass to the other side of the field. So looks like Southern's going to have an attack right now, and still waiting, and no, that was a really nice header there. I thought he had a chance on that. Thought he had a heck of a chance on that. So. So what we got? We have a goal kick for Madison Central, and initially controlled by a lot. Looks like Hunter, and they're going to call a foul there in the middle of the field against Hunter Jackson. 13 minutes still to go in the game, or in the half. And looks like Central's got control right now, middle of the field. Good play by Fez to the middle. It looks like it's too much footwork and kind of lost that. Oh, okay. Do what I can there. And we're way to stay with it, and it looks like it was thrown out. Oh, they're going to call that on Madison Southern. I thought that was Madison Southern player that kicked that out. So, again, putting a lot of pressure, putting a lot of have the ball possession a lot on their side of the field. We just can't quite figure it out. So throw in by Madison Southern. 12 minutes to go in the game right now. Or in the first half, I'm sorry. Thank goodness.
Looks like Bryce is in. Who'd he come in for?
Dylan. Came in for Dylan Hornsby. All right. And, I like the energy that Bryce brings.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. He's got a strong foot.
Energy in the foot. And he runs hard. He just stays with the plays. He broke through his first goal for varsity in last week against Berea. So, he's playing with some confidence right now, and a good save by Caleb to stay that alive. So, and unfortunate, still staying with it, and unfortunately we have it looks like an injury right now. Hope he's not. We're not doing too. We don't need another injury for Madison Central right now, so we're gonna have a set play. So what we're going to do right now in the middle of all this, we're going to do a set play here. We're going to welcome Emily Willoughby to the booth. How you doing, Emily?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was a great, and you had the only goal of the game. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Congratulations. I think you had two on the semis. Is that right? Or the earlier games this year? Congratulations.
Thank
great
you.
win. So you're going to help the boys figure this out?
I wish I could try.
You're going to help them out? I think there's a good set play. It looks like controlled by the keeper right now, so Southern's going to be. So what do you think of this game so far?
I feel like it's well played. Both teams are getting at it.
Really? It's great win. So you are going to be in the regionals.
Yeah.
So who are you hoping to play? Who you hoping comes your way? You all ready for anybody? You feel like this is your year? What are you going to do?
I don't know. I feel like if our first draw is Catholic, we can take them, and Henry Clay. I feel like we'd have a good competitive, we'd both be competitive at it, but we'd have to really work hard as a team and keep up our good work.
So who do you not want to face in the regional? So if you're coming in your first game and you say, I didn't want to see them on the other side of the field.
Probably Catholic.
Probably Catholic. So did you play Catholic earlier this year?
It actually got canceled because of a death.
Okay. All right. Well, then, everybody's going to be trying to fill each other out on that. So, I think y'all are ready. You just got a great district win, a great championship win. We're hoping the boys pull it out again and bring you another one. So,
Yep.
But congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. And thanks for coming up.
You're welcome.
So thanks for Emily Willoughby to come up. She had the only goal of the game against Madison Southern earlier today for the girls who won the districts and brought that trophy back home to Madison Central. Boys still got a lot of work to do, and they're still got a lot of control over this game, but just haven't really been able to finish. And it's kind of been an MO for the most of the season. You take a lot of shots, but unfortunately haven't been able to finish. So we're going to have a corner kick here. It looks like Peyton Otherson's going to come down, and we're going to have another set piece. This is a recording. This has probably been this is quite a few. I think we've had 4 or 5 throw-ins. This is 2 or 3 corners. We've had our opportunities, and at some point, you hope that they get rewarded with the hard work that they've been given. So let's see what we got going on here. Looks like they're going to kick in, and I thought he had it. I thought Worthy McGuire had it on there. That was Tate. I'm sorry. I thought Tate had it.
I love the stats right now on the corner kicks with Central.
Yeah, it's like I said, they've controlled a lot of the game, and it's been unfortunate.
Fez is going out.
Looks like we got Fez going out, and Hornsby's coming back in. Yeah. So he's going to change the lineup a little bit. He's got Hunter up front, and he's got Bryce Fielder up front. They're talking a little bit. Who's on the right wing over there? That can be Caleb.
Yeah, I think it's a combination between Hunter and Caleb.
There. If he gets to the ball, I don't know if he's going to get to it.
He's got it.
So I'll be out on
lost
Peyton.
it.
I thought he wanted to go. He wanted to go back to the corner and couldn't quite get there. So, But that was a good look. I like the way he looked. It looks like I told you earlier in the game, with the injuries and what we have, I expect him to look a lot on that left side. And so far, they've gone down there 4 or 5, 6 times in the last couple of minutes. So, I think they're going to – that's unfortunately where most of the healthiness is in the lineup. So another throw in here by Madison Southern, initially controlled but headed out by Cameron Wilson. So another throw in and controlled initially by Sammy Perkins. And we're going to go back to the middle of the field. Nice reverse, but unfortunately too many people there. And I'm not sure about that. I thought Tanner went down early, but again, it's the ref's decision on that one. So set piece here are controlled by Madison Southern. Going to have a kick, and they're going to look for that white right side. It's a nice kick. I'm not sure why he hit that. I thought he had more people behind him. So
that was more reflexes than anything.
Yeah. I mean, I thought he had a really good group coming in behind him. I don't think they communicated that well because I thought they had a pretty good open look at the goal with that kick. That kick was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So it looks like Southern's going to try to come in again. And looks like that
was not a good call at all.
Are you kidding me?
That was not a good call. I probably shouldn't say this here, but that was a really bad call.
They called that outside the box. So we're going to have see, but even then, if he called that where it was at, I don't agree with that. I thought he was more closer to the box on that.
He lost the ball. It was 4 feet in front of him, and then he fell.
Well, it's, like I said, it's one of those. That could get off the goalpost.
That was out. Corner kick.
But they're trying to get the same thing they said before, which was they got a goal out of it. I didn't see the goal.
No, and that one, he hit the goalpost, so it was out of bounds.
I see, and I thought the first one did.
It did.
I
didn't
see that on the first
one.
So, that's why I said, well, it's the same play. Maybe it is a goal. Maybe I'm missing something, but whatever. All right, so we're going again. We got a corner kick here for Madison Southern. It's a pretty good spot, and cleared out initially by Madison Central, and looks like out on Zach Yoder. So we got just under 6 minutes to go in this first half. Looks like we're looking for a ball right now. Ball was initially cleared out and on the corner, and okay, we have to throw in.
He's running his back.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's interesting, but we'll you got to play through. That's the calls are the calls. That's what it works. So we're going to have a throw in for Madison Central. So and realistically, Central has controlled most of this game. I mean, they've had a lot of opportunities. They've had several chances. So that's not. That's not. They got to play through that, and you got to get through it. I see Caleb talking to the ref a little bit right now, but you can't get frustrated, and you got to keep playing, and that's the name of the game right now. You got to just continue to play, and you got to continue to show the effort that you're showing right now. That's all you can do. So we're going to throw in for Madison Southern. They're going to play that out to Dylan Taylor, and then he's going to pay it out, and unfortunately it was misplayed, so he's going to have a throw in. So
I really like when we play Southern or Model because most of these kids have played together most of their lives.
Yeah, they all know each other.
A mixture of them.
It's really nice. They all play on the same clubs, teams together. I think they've all been around. I mean, I think I know 2 kids for Madison Southern and Peyton both played with, and I know Hunter played with them as well. So it's nice to see that you get back and compete that way, but sometimes it makes it harder to lose the game. So Central's going to control. Look at them go wide there. Looks like Caleb Crutcher's going to be over there. And they're going to go down to the wing. That's a really, really nice ball.
Play right
really
there.
Nice ball right there.
Nice.
And then back to the middle.
Good defense, though, on
So
Southern.
that was really nice for them to recover because they were out of position when the pass came down, and they really came back. And they're even kind of checking themselves going, how do we get to that position? Because that was a really nice play. And, unfortunately, I know Peyton did a one-touch, but he had a lot of room. Almost like to see him go to goal on that and then bring the defenders in and then just kind of dish it a little bit.
And he's really good at going to the line, so it would have been nice to see him do that. But if he would have done that, we'd We would have allowed him to take a one-touch.
We would have second-guessed either way because it wasn't a goal. I mean, that's
Right.
the way it is. Good throw by Sammy Perkins. Cleared out by the keeper. Very nice clear.
Nice clear
that was
by Southern.
beautiful on the keeper's part to clear that. He had made a nice play on that. So still a little question on who's going to have the and we're going to have a set piece right now for Madison Central called right outside the box. So we got the foul on this side this time. So it looks like Caleb's
And that play was really
this,
started with Brandon Carney. He made two really hard plays in a row.
Yeah, he played that well. So now this is something that Central has really done well with the set pieces. I know we've scored a couple of good goals so far on these set pieces. So
you always know it's the third person though, but the good thing is you don't know where the other two people are going to in the play.
It's more important to follow the two that don't kick the ball compared to the two that do.
Exactly.
So we know where Hunter's gone, and we know Peyton's going to look for the wing to open up, and he's going to go right over the top. So. Oh, didn't go in.
Almost.
Didn't go in.
The good play.
But see, that was the same play to me.
Exactly.
That's Madison Southern guys. So.
Yeah.
They got the goal. We didn't. I don't understand how that worked, but that looked the same to me.
But we get another set piece, though.
And here we go again. You get another corner pick by Madison Central. And
Peyton's good at these.
You really want to get the team for this kind of effort to continue to just reward them for they need to get the goal. They haven't had that opportunity.
Nice.
I'm not sure where that was going. I didn't like that. I thought that you put that in the box and make them play it. And
nice play
still
there.
Still controlled.
Cameron.
Yeah, back out, and another play by Brandon Carney. Unfortunate, he went right to Taylor, who's going to have some one-on-one opportunity. Good chance by
absolutely.
Madison
Very
Central
good
to
play.
recover there because I thought Brandon was in open space and in trouble a little bit.
Out on Brandon.
No, that was out on Madison Southern. So good throw in quick. There's a minute and 47. Nice flick by Peyton Netherton to hold on to that. He looked for Trace, and that's going to be an interesting play. That was a really nice play by Christian to keep that up because I thought he was. He had overextended a little bit, and I thought he was in a little bit of trouble.
One way or the other, that was a good defensive play.
That was a really nice defensive play by Christian. I thought he came up with his foot and saved him a goal, really, because he was in space, and that was going to be a problem.
And Hunter's on his weak side. It would have ended badly.
Yeah, so another throw in by Madison Southern. They're certainly in no big rush right now. It's a minute and 13 to go in the half, and we're going to have a throw in. So little flick back, and
we're just kicking it.
We're going to kick that the length of the field, and it's going to be controlled by the goalie. So, okay, 1 minute in the first half. So, Central's going to regroup a little bit. In a game like this, sometimes it's not bad to be losing at halftime. You come out with a little bit. I think he totally misplayed that, but he made a good recovery and played well. And
another nice play. He's not gonna make
I thought he got shoved out of bounds on that play. I really thought he got a little body on him on that, and no call on that. They didn't call any physical contact with that. So, I thought he made him play on the body and not the ball. So, but goal kick by Southern. They're not going to be in any hurry. They're going to take their time with this. Probably run down about 10 seconds before they probably even kick it. Be my guess. So, you have to regroup. I think Madison Central's going to have to figure it out. A lot of opportunity. If you're coaching for Central, what do you think you tell him? What do you think Evan's going to pretty much say at the half? He's going to say, what? You've had the ball, you've had control. This is how it goes. Got to continue to play, right?
I think they played possession well. They controlled the game well. They just didn't finish.
It's the story of the season, isn't it?
Which is where we're missing Dylan
story
Dotson.
of the season, right?
Yeah.
So right now at halftime, we're going to go down to interview the coaches see what their thoughts are on the first half, and we'll go to Samantha Burford.
Coach, how are things going as far as you're concerned first half?
We're playing hard at this point. We're doing a lot of things that we wanted to do. I think we obviously need to do a better job winning the 50-50 ball battle. I think this next half on goal kicks and punts coming out. They're a good team. They're executing well. It's just a good, hard-fought matchup so far.
Yeah, and you think your team's executing the way you're playing?
There's some stuff that we need to do better. I think anytime you have an atmosphere like this where it's a crosstown rivalry, everybody kind of plays with a lot of energy, and sometimes that detracts from what you want to do. But I think we're settling into what we want to do, and hopefully we'll see that this next half, just like we did against Model.
Their leading scorers out. Has that changed at all with Dylan Dotson out?
Yeah, Dotson's a great player. They've got a lot of other good players over there too, though. So, for them, one guy goes out, somebody else steps up. They're full of talent.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online, and Rosenbaum Communications. Madison County School Sports is proud to have Journey Auto and Boat Sales as the official sponsor of the Madison Central Marching Band on MCS TV. This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea.
And we are back. Welcome to the Wild Wild West. This is Madison Southern High School. We're playing the district championship game against Madison Central, Madison Southern. 1-0 Madison Southern with 40 minutes to go in the play of the game. We're getting ready to start the second half. Been an interesting game so far. I think Central has controlled most of the game. There was one interesting call that Southern got the goal on. We don't want to relive that, but we'll certainly check the replays and see how that works out. But either way, Jeremy, we've had our chances, and that's, if you look towards anything right now, it's capitalizing on the opportunities that you've had. And we haven't got the stats in front of us on the number of corner kicks and the number of throw-ins that are pretty much in the corner and throwing them in the box. So they've had possession, they've had control, they've had their opportunity. Unfortunately, they had one that was taken back that was questionable on the offsides. I'm not sure how you can be offsides without the pass, but either way, they still had countless opportunities and just have not been able to capitalize. So, if you're Madison Southern, you got to finish right now. More than anything, they're going to have to finish. And looks like they got Cameron Wilson back on defense. They got Trace up front. He looks like he switched the lineup a little bit.
He's playing 4D.
He's playing a diamond
actually
right now.
Yeah,
he's going back to the diamond. So you're going to look for most of the attacking come from the midfield with Caleb and Dylan Hornsby in the middle. So
and Central's had their chances. I mean, they just didn't finish.
Yeah, I totally agree. That's why I said it's the reality of the situation is you've had way too many opportunities not to finish.
He just kicked it out.
He kicked it out of bounds. So we're gonna throw in for Madison Central and start up again. So you got to finish. We got if you're Madison Central, you've had entirely too many opportunities on the field to not be finished. I like the thought, but unfortunately right into the middle of traffic.
I mean, we spent the first half on their end of the field.
Agreed.
And we just couldn't deliver.
65-70% of the possession was through Madison Central. And you see that same theme kind of starting off right now. Central's moving the ball down the field pretty well. They've had good set pieces. They're under control. Played to the corner a little bit too hard, I think. And I like the thought, but unfortunately I think he had a little more zest on it. But, again, you see the possession starts to triple back in. And the problem is as the game goes on and let's say you don't get one early, it starts to wear on you a little bit, and that's the question is how Central's going to handle it.
Nice play by Peyton.
And that's going to be goal kick for Madison Southern. So nice play to the corner. I don't think Fez had quite the speed to get there. I think the defender had a little more power to him. So
I don't know what the Southern bench looks like.
Well, we looked at that rotation, and there's about 14 players. So, that's when we looked at who plays all in every game. They had about 14 players they rotated in and out. So it's getting to that point where
you just hope he can wear them down.
Well, yeah, and we know that it's been a point of emphasis for Coach Sutherland that they're in good shape. They're not going to get winded and beat. He's made that a point of emphasis.
Nice
this
play
year.
by Trace. Very nice. Nice
play
by Fez.
again to Peyton, and Oh, I thought it was in. I thought it was in.
missed by
I
Peyton.
thought he played it
Oh,
in.
my
It's going to be a
gosh.
corner kick. Good play by the keeper to keep that. So you like the aggressiveness. I thought he had the great angle. I thought it might go in. That looked like a good effort right
Definitely
there.
good
So-
job by the keeper.
So Peyton's going to take the corner kick, and let's see if he rewards that effort for himself and puts this out there where they can actually score a good goal. He's had some good luck with the corner kicks this year, so he usually puts them in a pretty good spot. So that looks like it's going to be in a not quite.
Kick it back
Not
out.
quite. Back out
Nice
to Peyton.
play by
We're gonna
Hunter.
start it over again.
Back to
Back
Peyton.
in, and Tate's trying to control that. Couldn't quite get a foot on it. Again, we've seen, 3 opportunities in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the game, and the ball's still on central side of the field.
Nice
So,
job by
you know,
Caleb.
still staying
Oh.
with it and cleared
Out.
out by Madison Southern. That was a good clear out on the defensive part just
Absolutely.
to get the ball on that. But set back up again, go back to the middle of the field, and now you got another player coming in.
There it comes.
And a good play again to the open side. So an unfortunate little bit foot there and probably a little bit too strong on the pass. But so here we go. Looks like Southern's
Nice
going to
play
try to
by
make a little
Sammy.
run there. Good play by Sammy to deflect that. It's going to be a throw in for Madison Southern. So we're only not even 4 minutes in. It's still 1-0. I think Central's already had 3 or 4 opportunities. So I like the changes on the lineup that he made. I like what he's done so far with moving the players around, and a little uncontrolled there by Trace. I thought he had a little bit of an opportunity to still play through the traffic there, and well done by Madison Southern to control that in the middle of everybody. They had 2 or 3 players down there for Central, and he came out with the ball. So good play by Dylan Taylor here and he couldn't quite get there. So going to be a goal kick for Madison Central, and it looks like the only ball boy on the field is going to be Little Wilson again. He's still out there.
He needs a medal at the end of the year.
Gotta love him. He's been out there for every game. Gotta love him. So he runs his butt off too. So throw in goal kick Southern, controlled initially by Madison Southern. I'm sorry, that was a goal kick by Madison Central, and good play initially by Caleb, and cleared out by Sammy Perkins. And good control. And it looks like Southern's kind of in the trying to just get it out of danger mode right now, Good play there
On
to
the flip
Cameron in the
side,
middle. And then
Central's
come right
just
down the
kicking
middle,
it.
and then, I think they got some possession
They do.
ideas. They're just their passes aren't where they right in. He had to be
he was
offside.
so
Both of them are offside. So, and I don't like once the call is made not to stop the play.
Right.
To me, you don't. There's no need to continue the play. Just move on, and the call's over. You're not going to get the goal. Don't continue. We were playing in a club game, and we were playing a national team, and actually went to the national championship game with Peyton when he was playing with the Michigan Wolves, and there was a kid for the Michigan Wolves that did that, and they carded him.
Absolutely, it is a card.
So that's.
I think they have more forgiveness in high school versus club.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I agree. But I think they're quick also in high school sometimes to get control of the game. So it looks like we have a corner. No, or not a
throw
corner.
in.
We have a it is a throw
that was a
in.
penalty. I'm so confused at this
Okay,
point.
yeah, I'm not sure what the call was on that. So here we go. You got another set piece, another opportunity here for Madison Central. You're going to wonder if they're ever going to really knock on this door and get this thing where
Nice
it needs to
play.
be.
Oh.
Unfortunate, he didn't get his foot on it
Yep.
and keep his foot on it. Yeah, you look for him to make that pass a little faster than what he did. I don't like
Nice settle. Caleb.
a lot of contact there again, and
believe that
looks
might
like
have
they're
been a
gonna call
flop.
foul on that. And I think he took the momentum down. So, for Madison Central part, they did that. So we're gonna go to the left side of the field, play into Peyton and see where he goes with it, and back out.
Nice control.
Hornsby. Again, there are too many chances. And just
that was
outside the box.
barely
What's that?
missed.
6 shot?
Yep.
That's 6 shot. We're 7 minutes into the second half. I think they've already had 6 shots. So, again, opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. That's probably the 6 or 7 shot we've seen go wide left. I think we saw 4 in a row in the first half that go wide left, and now you got another one that goes wide left. So here we
I like
go.
seeing either team take those shots.
A kick by Madison Southern on the goal kick. Going to play about the midfield and controlled out by Tate. And still no real control yet. Not sure. It looks like Southern's finally got control. But that was well taken by Fez. He just kind of stole that back. So backed out to the middle of the field. And unfortunately, I don't like that play.
He kicked it without even looking.
He cleared it out. But, he put pressure on that defender. I don't think he knew what he was doing quite there. He got caught in space. He's even trying to figure out. He had a little more time than he thought. I think Trace had missed the ball, and I think he thought Trace was right there to make that play. So.
He's also used to
good effort
Dylan.
to get the ball on him. I thought it was a good pass in initially, but unfortunately Trace wasn't there, and the defender kind of fell off. But so we have another throw in for Sam Perkins, and again it's just like the corner. We're going to do the set piece and see how we go. So really good
nice
throw in.
Oh,
and another header that went wide right. So another header for Tate, wrist break that goes wide right. Here we go. It's the same old song and dance at this point, right? So we'll see. They brought a Sufi in. I haven't seen him yet this half. So, he's always been a good spark, brings in some energy. I like him up front. And, maybe he can get his foot. I know he had a couple goals this year. So we'll see. Good energy, and he's got a good technical build about him. So. Good save out initially by Hunter. Good throw in quick for Jack Yoder. And that ball was initially taken back by Tate. And we're going to have a corner. So, Southern's going to play physical. They're not going to just give you this game. That's not going to happen. That was a bad play, I thought, there. Cleared out again by Madison Southern. So we're going to have another set piece here. It looks like Sam Perkins is going to throw this in. So, are they gonna break through? Jeremy, are we going to do this? I mean, is this going to happen again? Here we go. Here's the set piece. Here's the throw in. How we doing? Here we go.
If you'd have asked me this morning, I said yes.
Well, after watching this game, I'm good throw, good in the box, and no, and not cleared, and not cleared. Looks like a race to the ball right now, and that's out by Dylan Dodson. So we're going to have another throw in from the other side of the field. It's craziness. Like I said, when I started back on the line, we came back. I said, "Welcome to the Wild Wild West." it's fast and furious right now. So Central is really pressing. You can tell. It's 10 minutes into the first half. Here we go, the throw in, and another really good throw in the box, cleared out nicely by the keeper, and kicked back in wide right, and another hasn't quite cleared, and I'm not sure what the call is. Oh, they called that a penalty in the box.
I have no clue.
And that scrum, I have no idea how in the world. Look, and Taylor's not happy about it.
Oh, me.
So he's continuing trying to control him. So that's worse for him to do to get a card or do something stupid like that.
Absolutely. Because if they win, it just hurts them next game.
Both teams have had interesting calls. So if you're looking at the keeper in the beginning and you say that was not a goal on Central, then you got to kind of take that same thing for them. And that's
nice goal.
All right, so it's a 1-1 game. We're back to the starting point.
0-0.
And to the credit to everyone. Okay, I thought the goal on Southern's part was a little questionable. I did not see in the disaster mess that was there where the foul was. So, I think each team kind of got a little bit of a gift on this.
But hands down, Southern, their players saw Taylor getting upset.
Yeah,
and got him out of there.
And they did a good thing by that.
And it was very nice.
Take a bad situation and make it worse. So
absolutely.
Good deal on their part to really help control the teamwork.
That was good leadership.
He's not happy, but to the credit to Madison Southern, they weren't happy with the goal that they thought wasn't a goal. So now both teams are going to have to keep their head and see how they play. So let's see how this goes. Central finally got their momentum back, their control back. Let's see who controls or who doesn't control. So, so throw in for Madison Southern, and here we go again. So
Tanner's throwing it in,
and here we go. And that's a really nice throw. Wow, and not cleared yet. Cleared by Brandon Carney initially. Ball's in the air. And Peyton made a bad play on that. And still Madison Central finally cleared it and controlled.
Fez.
And not controlled. Again, now we're kind of getting into the nervous ring. So, all right, Southern's going to finally control that ball in the midfield. So they're going to try to set something up. And that was played out of bounds. So bad play on there. That was a bad play on the spot. So what you hope at this point is that that Dylan, who's a really good player and has done really well for them, and he's tough to deal with, and not going to take any credit or anything away from him. What do you hope is he keeps his head about him and he doesn't do anything that's out of his context, and something that because we've said at the beginning of this, you're playing in the regionals. We're playing both these teams are going to be playing the regionals, and they need to protect that. That's what they want. You want a full team coming in. Don't do anything dumb, and make sure that all your team is intact and healthy and ready to go for the regionals, whoever plays what. So we got a 1-1 game. We throw in for Madison Southern into the box and cleared out by Tate. So back out to midfield. Unfortunate no by Hunter. Didn't play that one out. So I didn't think he touched that. Yeah.
No, he did not.
So it's a Madison Central throw-in. So a lot of talk going on with the Southern players. They're still not happy with that call, and they're still kind of talking to the ref a lot. So I thought that ball went out of bounds, but they're not going to call it either way. So Brandon Carney, good play by Brandon to stay with it, not let him go in, and that was out of bounds. So we're going to have a Southern goal kick, and the game's getting interesting again. What did we do last districts? It was a 1-1 game, went into OT, then went into penalty kick. So, again, I don't want to stress enough. It's not penalty kicks just is excruciating.
Either team just
for
score.
Anybody to lose in penalty kicks is not something that we want to happen in any way, shape, or form. Way to get up by Fez. I thought that was a playoff. And
Jennings got him from behind.
McGuire Jennings got him from behind, and he did. I mean, the question is not that he didn't do it. He came from his back. He didn't have a play on the ball, and he made the foul. So move on. Let's move on. So looks like a free kick on Sammy Perkins, and we're going to send that deep. Not sure, and controlled out by Madison Southern.
Good
Same
clear.
Type of player, deep, and controlled by
nice settle.
Cameron Wilson. And you got the whole side of the field that was wide open. And
at that play right there, look at.
Yeah, you had the entire left side of your field open. And you kind of wish that – and it goes back to the communications part. You got to talk to each other. Good play by Dylan to take that. But it didn't no one. It's a great play, but unfortunate it goes back to no one, and play by Tate. And good play again by Sammy. Southern's on the attack. Here we go. They're going to have a corner kick. So that was a well-earned corner kick for them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought they got the aggression. They went after it. I think we were on our heels. Central was on their heels a little bit. That was a well-earned corner kick.
And
so
it really
let's see what they do with
started.
this start at midfield when you don't use the left side of the field.
You
when
have the
kick
whole
it back to the middle of
field,
the defense. So.
and you just choose not to look at it.
And you choose not to go to the middle of the field. So
Let's just kick the ball.
Well, that's part of the growing process, right? So we got Trace coming back in, and
Trace is really good on the set plays.
Sufi's coming back
clearing.
out. So, all right, so here we go. The first, even though the goal maybe thought was a little controversial, the first one, he did have a really nice set on that corner. I thought he put it exactly where it needed to be. So let's see what he does with this. Another really good, and that's in the back of the net. I told you, his corners the first time was really nice, and I thought that one, he almost bent that in himself.
That was a really nice play.
I mean, that was a dangerous play and a legitimate play. So, what? Oh. So good set piece. Madison Southern went on the aggression, and they figured out that was a really nice earn. They earned that goal.
That was a nice one.
That goal. That was a nice play, and it was it was a really nice corner. That was set up really all by that corner kick. I thought that was amazing. Lot of physical play going on.
I would have to say Southern is definitely fighting, I believe, a little bit harder the second half.
Yeah, they want it. It looks like they want it. And that's it. I think May Model found out the same thing out against when they played them. Southern wanted it, and they want it more maybe right now than Central does, because you can see Central still back on their heels. Southern's not quitting. They're still coming after them. They're going to try to get another goal. They're not content to go up 2-0 or 2-1. Nice play by Payton to see if he stays with it. And unfortunately, the ball got out in front. Stayed with a little bit. Stayed with. Got out of there. I don't know how, but got out of it, and I don't know who kicked that. So we got a man down in the middle of the field, and that's going to be Peyton Netherton. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I didn't see it. I know he came out of traffic, and I never really saw the play, but not good for Madison Central. We've already got 2 out, 1 hurt, and this one wouldn't be any good either. So, and he doesn't look like he's doing any good. He's still on the ground a little bit. So. And
the coach got a yellow card.
Yeah, I think he's not happy with the lack of a call on that play. I think Peyton had beat the double team and came through. I didn't see all the contact with it, but I think he went down, and I think the coaching staff isn't happy with the fact that there's a no call on that staffing or on that play. So, and it doesn't look very good. That's not looking like he's going to be getting up. So, and we kind of remember this. There's a lot of physical contact going on in this game. I mean, Southern's been playing very physically. I think they probably played physically against Model. It could have gone either way. I don't know how that worked, but it's been a physical game.
It was last time they played. It was very physical. In fact, I think last game it was more physical.
Unfortunately, he's still down, which doesn't bode well for anybody. So, taking a break. So we'll be right back here in just a few minutes.
A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online, and Rosenbaum Communications. Madison County School Sports is proud to have Journey Auto and Boat Sales as the official sponsor of the Madison Central Marching Band on MCS TV. This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea.
2-1, and we're back. Looks like we're going to have a they did call that a penalty on Central? Because that's not a goal kick.
That's a penalty on us.
You got a kid that goes down, gets kicked in the head, he's out on a concussion, but he fouled. That's how that worked.
Definitely.
Whatever.
His head hit the kid's knee too
that's
hard.
That's how it happens, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's an interesting call. Again, that's an interesting call. So we'll continue to play on. But let's see how everybody controls themselves and does. What do we call on that?
The knee in the head wasn't a foul, but that one was.
Get a little control over this game. I'm not sure what's going on. I didn't see the foul on that.
No, I didn't either.
Maybe not a bounds, but I never saw the foul. So a little too late. I'm not sure how that works. But we go back to the point. It's been a real physical game. You like to see the ref take control of that a little earlier than they have. I think we wondered what the style that was going to play, and I think Southern likes to play physical games. I think that's what they want to do. So, that's what's coming in. That's what's going to play. It's been a lot of dead time right now. We've had almost 5 or 10 minutes, and I think Southern had a lot of momentum. They were playing really hard, and we'll see if that energy shifts at all. So, you can't stab at that right there. You got to be able to play it. Misdirected again by Brandon, but played well by Tate.
Nice touch.
And no, out of bounds by Sammy Perkins. So we're going to throw in for Madison Southern. So we got some warm-ups. Looks like they're depleted. I don't think Peyton Netherton will be back in the game. I think it looks like he has a head injury, so he will probably be out for the remainder. We had a couple doctor-assisted, so I think they're going to run some tests on him for some concussion, which depletes the team a little bit more. Finally, yeah, and they're going to finally give him a card. And you know what? That's like something that has been coming for a while. I think he hasn't shut up. He's continued to play. He's been a little out of control for the second half, I thought. You know, he's lucky that's not his second yellow card because, quite honestly, and he's still talking.
Yes.
He's still talking to the ref. He needs to move off the field, show some class, and play the game and quit acting like a child. Now he's kicking water bottles, and, you know, that's just uncalled for. It's totally uncalled for. It's just you play the game. Quit acting like a child. So we're going to have a penalty kick here, set kick for Madison Central.
If it wasn't for his teammate earlier,
he would have
got a card then.
That'd have been a red card. Because that would have been his second yellow. His teammate saved him on that first one because he was out of control. And the ref probably should have given a yellow on that one. So really good play in. And, again, and it's a goal.
It's a goal by Central.
Oh, my. I don't know how that went in. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how that went in.
I think that went in more than the one they scored.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Keeper dropped. He dropped one earlier, and then we called offsides when it was him on him. So, good rebound. You know, they're still alive. It's 2-2. There's 22 minutes to go in the game. You know, I know that Taylor just received a yellow card. So
it's really anybody's game at this point.
This really is.
They're both being competitive and aggressive.
There's 3 players on Central who are all starters who are all out of the game. We got one on crutches, one sick, and one that's got a head concussion at this point. So let's see who regroups, who plays, and how it all works out. So, you know, it's a 2-2 game. There's 20 minutes to go in the game. Good rebound by Madison Central. You know, it goes back also to one of the things that I was talking about. There was a lot of dead time.
Yes.
I thought right before the dead time, Southern had a whole lot of momentum. I thought they were that play on there. I thought that was interesting. It was kind of killed the momentum. I thought they had scored the goal. It was a really nice goal. I thought it was a great corner kick. I thought, you know, Tanner's arguing with the ref again. You know, it was a really nice corner kick, and they set themselves up well, and it was a well-deserved goal, and they did well. And they had a lot of momentum going into that. And then that 10-minute delay really kind of took the wind out of everybody's sails. I think everybody kind of just
even during that 10 minutes, they had a lot of control.
Right.
It just then they lost the momentum.
You saw it all shift. I thought after that goal, it all shifted, and Southern had control of the game. So I'm not sure. I don't see Taylor back in the game yet. I don't know if he was sent off completely or if he was sent off. What the story was on that, I don't know, because usually that sub comes right back in. That's not something that. They wait a lot of time on, especially with a player like him because he's so talented.
Yes.
To leave him on the bench, and that's a keeper call. It's going to be a race to the ball. Good job by Levi. And to come out on the ball. So 20 minutes to go in the game right now. It's a 2-2 game. If you haven't been here, had an injury earlier. One of the players for Madison Central looks like possible concussion. We're not sure exactly what happened. He kind of split the defense, and Peyton went down, and he never got back up.
That's played by Trace over to Hunter.
Hunter's going to make the run. And, you know, this also goes back to, I thought Trace had a set on that. I thought it was nice on that one. So, and we're going to call
I don't know
Crusher.
about that one,
was a flop,
well.
Whatever. I thought Trace had a really nice look on that. I thought he was just going to pound that home and really make things work. But anyway, like I said, we had an injury that kind of took the sails out of everybody, and and I'm just getting word right now, actually, that it's not a concussion, that it is his knee. I
don't know which is worse at this point.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I want on that.
First play. I don't know if we should even be saying that.
I'm Peyton's father, so I'm not really thrilled about anything, concussions, knees, or anything that goes with that. So that's going to be tough either way. But,
with most soccer players, you see them go down, you go, please don't let it be your knee.
Just don't be a knee. Don't be a knee.
Yeah. Anything else we can heal.
That's not what I wanted to hear. So, but we'll play on. And, you know, good job by Central to rally. You know, another good throw in by Tanner and good play by Levi.
Looks like it'll be a corner
kick, and they were executing very well on the corner kicks. I could do without the the showmanship and that stuff. But, you know, and this kid, this is McGuire Jennings, I believe. This is the one that set it up last time.
Yes.
He really places the ball well.
He does.
Gosh, he does that well.
And that was a nice throw-in.
It is really amazing. Levi really doesn't have a lot of play. He tries to just get it cleared out. But, I mean, most of the time the ball's almost already going in before he clears it. So, you know.
Another nice one.
Another nice play. We're going to have
and it's a corner.
Here.
That kick right there, 2 feet taller, that's in.
Yeah. Like I said, this kid, he really has a nice set piece. He really does. He does well. I mean, you
like
really
that
nice
one.
Nice play.
Oh, they got lucky.
Cleared out.
Central got lucky.
You know, very, very, very well by Central not clearing that out. Good job by Tate. And we got a Hunter Jackson in open field
Dylan
right
Hornsby
now.
on the left.
And you got to beat him to the corner. There you go.
I believe Hunter's going to get him.
play it, so Hunter's going to get him.
Dylan's in there.
Oh, no. And no call.
And I don't think really there should have been on that one.
I thought, 2 people going for the ball.
Yeah.
What's the play, though? Is it out of bounds? Is it a corner kick? Okay, so we're going to have a corner kick from
Good
Madison
play.
Central. Yeah, I thought I
don't think I would have called a penalty on that one.
No, I think Hunter kind of lost his footing on that.
Yeah. But it was definitely a corner.
Yeah, but I wanted to make sure that was the call because I thought the Southern player had played it out of bounds. And there was really no whistle or call on it. There was no kind of confusion on who was playing what, so. It looks like we're going to hesitate. No, they wanted Caleb to take this corner.
Right. Then that makes sense. I don't know why Fez was out there anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure Fez. You had freshmen taking that corner. But either way, here we go. We're going to take on. You know, Central got a really nice goal with a long ball. So let's see. Maybe they can break through again. And nice corner. I thought.
Send it back in.
I thought. Dylan had a shot on that one. So it looks like Taylor is back in the game now. And way out in front of him and cleared out by Brandon Carney, which was really nice. So I hope he keeps his mouth shut because if he doesn't, he's liable to find himself on the sideline on regionals. So somebody grabbed him and said, look, this isn't about just this game. You got to play on, man.
And Tanner's usually very aggressive. That's just he's an aggressive player, but he's been very good this game.
Yeah, I think Tanner's been pretty well.
He's been very
strong too.
Absolutely.
Right here, this is a dangerous area throw. He's got a heck of an arm, and not cleared out, not moved out. And
Central got lucky on that one.
That was a lucky play. I think Tate totally misplayed that, and I'm not sure he wanted to go for the header or if he wanted to go for just clearing it, and unfortunately. He kind of got caught in limbo on that, and that didn't work out. So we're looking for a ball. We're going to do a goal kick for Madison Southern. Still lots to find out. 2-2, 16 minutes to go. Long game ahead. So
if you're going to have a district conference, you'd want it like this, though.
Oh, yeah, you want a good game. That's exactly what you want. Nice
play.
Nice flick. I
good
thought maybe
defense.
He had to run. Not played well. Not played falling down.
I thought that was a no call.
See, I thought Caleb licked him on his leg. I thought when he came down, he kind of grabbed him by the leg a little bit.
Right.
So I see the call on that. So, and Caleb's smart to move on. And that's what I said. Don't talk. Don't just move on. Go to the next play. That's what you got. So, and this game's going to get a little chippy here at the end. That's 15 minutes is it's going to be interesting. Peyton's trying to warm up.
Yep, he looks.
Good job by Levi on that save. That was okay. So I've got further clarification. He was not his knee, thank you God. He was kicked in the stomach and he couldn't catch his breath. So race to the ball with Hunter
does,
and cleared out by Madison Southern. So it looks like Peyton
set piece.
Peyton Etherton is still on the sidelines, still not going in. They're still letting one warm up. So we're going to have a set piece here. Who's going to? Is this going to be a throw in for Sammy? Sammy Perkins going to throw this in.
Yep.
And good to see Peyton's going to be checking back in. So good to see that he's safe. That's the only thing that you ask for in this particular kind of game. So, all right. So here we go. Madison Central throw in. This is going to be in dangerous territory as usual. It's going you put anything in the box, anything can happen. So, good throw. Really nice throw. Cleared out well by Madison Southern and chipped in and turned on. Not quite there. Another job.
Nice play. Get back up.
Continue to play on. Good job.
Nice.
And we're going to have another
teams.
throw on. So, and good effort by everybody. That's the kind of game you want to see right there. Everybody playing hard. Just keeping up. And good job by here comes Peyton back in the game. So he's not allowed back in the game yet. So Coach told him to sit down, shut up. He's heading back out. So
at least he's up walking. So.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's good to see him healthy.
We don't need another kid out.
No, especially with the regional game coming up. That's not what you want to see. So, but 13:40 to go in the game. We got another throw in for Madison Central.
And here comes Peyton in.
They brought Peyton back in now. So they're checking out, and it looks like Cameron Wilson's going to be checking out. That's what's kind of a surprise to me.
Yeah. That's odd.
Either way, good to see him back in. I'm glad to see him play well. And good throw in the box. Not sure.
Nice settle by Sammy.
Another good pitch in. Good job on Southern's defense to control all that.
Absolutely.
I mean, that is just fantastic to stay with it and continue to play like that. That's just awesome. Good control by Central.
Nice defense under pressure.
Oh, I'm not sure what that was all about. So ball's still up in the air. We're gonna have a corner kick on.
Went from a throw into a corner kick.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was kind of misplayed. I thought the goalie had a line on that ball. The defenser kind of came in the middle, but you'll take it. And this is Peyton's first opportunity to make a dent in this game with this corner kick on his part.
Under that pressure, if I'm defense,
score it, so.
I'm going all the way.
Yeah, you're not going to take a chance. You got one guy back right now, so good corner. And missed out, and there you got a race to the ball. So here we go. And
nice
good job by
Peyton
to cover. Nice job. Nice job by Peyton to recover back on the game. Up. And nice play to the center of the field. Good header to Trace. Nice back to Worthy. And I like to see the play, though. I like to see the play. They're controlling it. They're looking for their teammates very well.
Nice play by Tanner over to Taylor.
Yeah, both these teams have started playing some really good soccer here.
Very nice.
Both looking for each other really well. Possessions have gotten better.
Over to Tanner
nice play
again.
By Tanner, that's going to be in trouble. Nice play by Tate.
All ball.
Take the ball. That was a great ball.
But
you got to give that up in midfield, but he stayed with it. And we're going to go to the other side of the field with Peyton.
Nice
flick to
up to Hunter.
And we're going to go down the field, and they called that offside.
Oh, my God.
They called that offside.
I cannot believe that.
I'm not sure what they called.
There was 3 defenders up behind him.
No, they called that a foul on Madison Southern.
But we had the possession.
If you have
horrible call.
You can't make that call.
Horrible call. They had possession and advantage.
If you have advantage, you don't call that.
Can I open this window and yell at him?
No, you can't.
That is horrible.
But you can't call that. You don't. That's a bad call.
Oh, my God.
That's a really bad call.
Gosh.
Either way. All right, so we got a set piece here for Madison Central. I thought Hunter had a clear line as a goal.
Yeah, they had advantage. That should never been a call.
That should never been a call. So, all right, so let's see what we do. Let's see if we can regroup and overcome. That's
horrible call.
Good play in by Sammy.
Nice play.
No. Controlled by the goalkeeper.
Good job by the keeper.
Great job. He controlled that one. I thought he was kind of struggling with a few other ones. So, they're going to play him all the way in tight like that. So, we're going to have a goal kick by Madison Southern. I still don't understand. You got advantage.
He called it prematurely instead of looking to see who had the ball.
Yeah, but you look up and you got the ball. You let him move.
Yeah, that's just refs not knowing what they should be doing.
That's kind of an interesting one. But, oh, well. All right, so goal in by Madison Southern. Still no control really right now. Looks like Southern kicked that out. So we have a throw in for Madison Central. Running down 10 minutes to go in the game. Good throw into the middle of the field. And
maybe he'll look wide, and he does.
Yeah, he does. Good job. Good job. I don't like that into space call, and good play by Caleb to stay with 2 players. And Hornsby unadvised. I don't like that. That's going to force. That's going to force a mess. I thought he had him wider, and I think he went.
And that's going to be a call on Central.
I think they throw a throw in on that.
No, it's a penalty.
No, they got thrown.
All right.
Yeah, Caleb cleared the ball before he cleared the player.
Well, I thought we had advantage a while ago too. I can't even guess what they're going to call at this point.
All right, so throw in for Madison Southern. Good throw into space, cleared out by Tate. Good play into the middle of the field. Unfortunate there, but finally did get it back out to the middle.
And they didn't step to it.
Didn't step to that ball, but cleared out again by Madison Southern, so we're going to have a throw in for Madison Central. The 10 minutes seems to give Peyton some energy, too. He seems to be running back. He made a really nice recovery on
Absolutely.
Dylan, I thought was open space, and Taylor never really thought he was coming, so. He's
and
obviously
that was,
playing a little bit.
Again, we had the whole field open, and they passed into pressure.
Yeah, it's we've done that a lot too.
That was offsides, and he called it.
He called him. And look, then we're going to hear a little bit from Tanner about how it wasn't, but it was definitely a good call. So back out to the middle of the field, we're going to control that, and we're going to go long. And I think I like what Trace was trying to do there.
And Hunter's got it.
He misplayed it. Oh, really nice.
Good shot by Hunter.
But you look for him to go wide on that. I thought maybe he had the opportunity, but yeah, that defender misplayed that ball. That was
tight angle.
That was a wide open. I thought he had a shot on that. So gold out by Southern.
Good play by Trace to cross it up.
And we're going to play header by Sammy Perkins.
And that went to nobody.
Back to Southern. So here we go. Southern's on the attack. We're going to look like they're going down that left wing.
Pressure by Caleb.
That's going to be a throw in for Central.
Bad call.
I thought as well, but again, they're human. They make mistakes, and it's been interesting. So.
It's probably equal on both sides, almost.
Fortunate, unfortunate, and
it's
cleared out.
I don't even know why he did that.
Why he did that. He had a whole lot of time.
Plenty of players, plenty of space.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's doing there.
He was just clearing it. He's like, I don't want it to be my fault if it goes in. And Central does the same thing. They panic and just kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, I see that. So we're going to have a throw in, another set piece for
and it's in to
Madison
Hunter.
Central. A quick throw to Hunter. He's going to bring that into the box. Not quite where he wanted it.
Back in.
Back out.
I don't think he wanted to do that.
I thought he got kicked in the face on that. That was a high kick. How can that not be a call? Again,
not in this game.
Where are you at, ref? I mean, he got kicked in the face. I'm not sure I understand that call.
You don't understand the call.
I don't.
He didn't make a call.
I don't understand the lack of call. Either way, like I said, it's lack of call. But so we got 6 minutes to go in the game. We're going to throw in for Madison Southern. And controlled initially by Madison Southern.
To Taylor.
And to Taylor, who's tried to control that. He's going to have that back. Another clear out, and the race is on. So you got to play the ball, guys. Make sure they're playing the ball. That's not – see, that to me is the issue on that is, are you playing the ball? And unfortunately, no, we're not. And that's where I'm trying to figure out where our foul would or wouldn't be.
Nice possession there.
And go back to the middle of the field. Now, you got to go wide.
Very nice.
There you go. Good play. Back to Peyton down the middle.
And he's on. Too far. That first touch was hard.
Made a good run, and good control. So it's getting interesting. Here we go. Oh, I thought he had handball. I thought he controlled that on the ground by his hands. But, okay. So Southern's got initial control.
Nice possession by Southern.
That was a bad ill-advised pass. We're going to go to Hunter, and
I don't know what he was doing.
Several players on that one. I thought he didn't have very good control over that.
No, not at all.
Oh, that was a foul.
And that was a bad call. Oh,
they didn't call that?
Call. Good no
they
call.
Really
no, he flopped.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought that was a foul on tape.
He flopped.
I thought
he flopped. I disagree.
I mean, he might have been, but the reality
when he was kicking,
that contact
he was already
was there.
there.
The contact was there.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to have to say it was foul on tape, but they didn't. They missed it. And either way, Southern's got the throw in right now, so they do have possession of the ball. And good control by Sammy Perkins. Looks like nobody in the middle of the field. And Madison Southern, a lot of jostling for position right now. Fez is going to contour that out, and back there's defender who, nice flick. Still anybody's game right now. That was an interesting play.
And now we're kicking it.
Like I can say, just turned to a giant volleyball game. Nobody's really playing, and then you
Taylor
get some
settles
one-on-one.
it.
So good job by Taylor to settle that too. He had plenty of space on that. Good job by him, and good job by Trace to actually put his body between him, player, and the ball and make that work. Nice play.
Nice play by Fez. Can he save it?
Nice play.
Get up there,
Peyton Netherton. He's going to go to the middle of the field. Oh, he had him wide open and it didn't work out. So, yeah, he had Trace right in the middle of the field, right in front of the goal. I thought that was a perfect pass. I think Trace had it set up. All he had to do was finish it.
Absolutely.
Couldn't quite get it in there.
That's where you missed Dylan Dotson.
That's true. That's where we're going to miss Dylan on that type of play. But again, great play. Wow,
Yeah.
great play by
Trace
Fez.
was there, though.
Way to keep your head up, Fez. That was a fantastic pass by a freshman. I mean, that was really a nice play.
His
Good
vision,
flick
like
by
we said
Taylor
earlier,
in the
is
middle of the
amazing.
field, and then gets stolen back by Peyton.
Nice drop
And
to
then,
Sammy.
Drop to Sammy. Still got Peyton in the middle of the field. So, no.
Good play by Dylan.
Good play to put the body there. And he was just tackled.
And
I was going to say.
Oh, now he's
got
gonna-
He didn't make the call, but, I mean, he's kind of tackled him. I mean, it just kind of came over his back and tackled him. I thought that was an interesting play.
And he's
I don't
only
think he had another play, so
It took him a little bit to think.
Kind of came into him a little bit. I don't know how that worked, but a good play by Dylan to keep that alive. Still alive. Hunter's not quite giving it up in the box, and cleared out finally by Madison Southern. I think he had a player in front of him. Right, and
Get
that
in
was
there.
that was my only issue. Don't try to take it back. They're going to call that on Dylan Hornsby.
But that's all right.
And there was a contact.
Yeah.
Here's the problem.
If I'm Southern, I'm doing it too.
When his hands comes up, the foul's there. If he brings his arms up, if his hands or elbows are above his body, he's going to get called.
Yeah.
And that's
and if I'm the other team, I'm going to do the same thing.
It's kind of part. You better. Especially in that position, it's part of what you need to be doing at that side. So,
absolutely. I don't fault.
Again, this game can still go anywhere. We're 2 minutes to go. Central's really had a whole lot of opportunity
play by
here lately.
Trace. Let's see what happens.
Still got
here.
control.
No.
Still got control. That's going to be Madison Southern's ball. And sliding tackle does no avail. And we're going to go down the field, controlled by Tate, and Central Indiana has the ball. We're going to go be deep again. Oh, that was a handball. That was a handball, guys.
And it was out.
I mean, that was wow. Wow. I don't even know what to say about that. He didn't have a play on him. He just kind of used his arm. But whatever. So we're going to throw in for Samuel Perry. Oh, he did call it.
No, he did call it. No, now.
All right, now
they're all confused.
I'm not really sure what we're doing here anymore. Here we go. Throw in by Sammy.
Nice play by Fez. Hunter. Back to Fez.
Back to Fez.
Oh.
And they're letting him play on.
Get up, Fez.
Yeah, they're going to let him play on. You talked about how that, and that was one of those, I think Fez kind of went down.
Yeah, that was a flop. That was a good no call by the ref.
So Peyton's back in the middle of the field, and he's going to go to the left. They gave him a lot of room all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened. Nice play by corner.
Peyton.
And into the box, and a missed play. Nice play by the keeper. I thought the keeper missed it, and it's nice. Why do you don't go to the ground?
I don't know why he did that.
Don't go to the ground. I don't like.
Good drop,
under
though.
a minute. There's 38 seconds to go. This is looking a lot like last year with the overtime game. So here we go again. Tate misplayed.
Good job by
Cameron
Caleb
Wilson. And here we go. Looks like Zach Yoder. That ball I thought was really close to being out of bounds. And that was out on Caleb's heel.
Yep.
So we got 14 seconds, and this kid can put the ball in a dangerous space. So
absolutely.
10,
this is scary.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And he's going to get a card.
Okay. He's just going to.
He's going to get him a card.
Yeah, he's going to get a card.
Well, if you're going to get a yellow card, get one there.
Get one there. Here we go. So
good play by
Caleb.
Set,
and he stopped the clock,
who is that?
and that's
Tate.
the way it goes.
Good play by Tate.
Tate comes off, and here we go. This kid puts it in a dangerous player, McGuire Jennings, and he's had 2 or 3 early, and this could be a dangerous. You just want to clear it. If you're Madison Central, you just want to clear the ball and then fight for the overtime. But we'll see. So, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna play? Are we not gonna play? Or what's the story?
Hunter, don't get a yellow card.
3. All right, 2, 1, and it's ball.
There we go.
Okay, so we're going to
good
overtime.
job by Hunter deflecting.
We're going to go to Madison Southern overtime. We're going to do 2 5-minute overtimes. After that, if there's still no score, we're going to go to penalty kicks.
So is this Southern death, or do we play for?
No, it's 2 5-minute periods. Now that's what it's been, unless there was a prior agreement on this, which I don't think there was. It's 2 5-minute periods, and if there's no score after the 2 5 minutes, then you go to penalty kicks. So, good grief, here we go. This is too much to handle.
If we're going to have a good game, it's this one.
Too much to handle.
I know.
So we'll be right back here in a few minutes with Madison County Sports Television.
A special thank you to our great sponsors. Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online, and Rosenbaum Communications. Madison County School Sports is proud to have Journey Auto and Boat Sales as the official sponsor of the Madison Central Marching Band on MCHS TV. This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea.
Going 10 minutes, or are they just going to stop the clock at 5 and switch fields? I thought it was a 5-minute OT. So
maybe
they got 10 on the clock, which they may stop. They may stop the clock at 5 and switch sides. When they do the overtime, you just switch field sides. That's it. So I'm assuming right now. I've asked a few people. I don't think it's golden go. I think it's 5 minute. Yeah, they moved the clock to 5. I think it's 5-5 and then penalty kicks. So here we go again. Madison Southern, Madison Central, and district finals. And we got a 5-minute time. It's like Central's coming out of the gate hard.
They're aggressive.
Yeah, they're coming out of the gate. I think they want to get this one going. So good
Hunter,
job by Hunter to continue.
Back top to the white. I don't know.
Going through about 5 players. It comes out with it. And he scores!
Hunter Jackson!
He scores! Is it over? Woo! Is it over? Woo! That's over. It is a golden goal.
That's it.
Oh, my God. You came out of the gate and just flat flew. That was unbelievable. That was
awesome.
Unfreaking believable. Oh, my God. Unbelievable. And very well earned. Congratulations, Madison Central High School, boys and girls, for winning the district championship. So I guess Golden Goal did answer the question there, and that was a fantastic play. That was
awesome.
That was 15 seconds into the overtime. That was 15 seconds into the overtime. Unbelievable.
Awesome.
Unbelievable. That was fantastic right there.
Great play.
15 seconds. So we're not going to be on the air too much longer.
That was like that was amazing.
That was fantastic.
He was on it.
That was fantastic. Congratulations again, Madison Central High School, for boys and girls, both winning the district championship today. Congratulations to Madison Southern. Very good season for both of them. Again, it's good to see both these teams making to the regionals.
Yes,
like I said, Model had a stronghold on this district for quite some time, and it's good to see some new blood in here and making some waves. So not that we don't like Model, but you know, it's every now and then it's nice to see a new kid come in.
How awesome was it though to have girls and boys, Southern
and Central both win that district championship. So congratulations to both teams. Very well earned and great games. So we hope to see you soon on Madison County Sports Television, and we'll be signing off. Thanks a lot, guys.
Madison County School Sports is proud to have Journey Auto and Boat Sales as the official sponsor of the Madison Central Marching Band on MCHS TV. A special thank you to our great sponsors: Jack Burford Chevrolet, State Farm Insurance, Jerry Goebel, Luxury Pets, Express Roofing, we've got you covered, Faith Created, Assembly of God Church, ScenicCabin.com, Equipment, Sales and Rentals, give Sean a call, Tatum Enterprises, Richmond Tourism, WKYT.com, Time Warner Cable, Madison County Schools, First Gear, Pro Signs, Berea Online, and Rosenbaum Communications. Madison County School Sports is proud to have Journey Auto and Boat Sales as the official sponsor of the Madison Central Marching Band on MCHS TV.
Samantha Burker with Madison County School Sports Television. We want you to watch the Coach Mark Center Show.
We look forward to seeing you on Madison County School Sports Television.
This program is sponsored by Cumberland Valley National Bank and Trust. Visit their new location in Berea. Oh, there you go. You got time. Go right.
Hey everyone, my name's Alex, and I want you to watch MadisonCountySchoolSports.com.
Hello everyone, I'm Madison County School Superintendent Elmer Thomas, and I want to thank you for watching Madison County School Sports Television.
Follow Madison County School Sports Television on Twitter. Or like us on Facebook, MCHS TV. And of course, watch all of our videos on YouTube. The following is in smokeless tobacco: cadmium, formaldehyde, lead, nicotine, nitrosamines, polonium-210, hydrazine, benzopyrene, and uranium-235. Don't be a dip. Don't dip.
According to the Centers for Disease Control, the definition of binge drinking is having 5 drinks over the course of 2 hours. When done excessively, this may eventually lead to memory loss, unwanted pregnancy and sexually transmitted diseases, cancer, excessive vomiting, alcohol poisoning, and possibly death.
Nathan, can you hear me?
If you don't want to swallow any of this, chances are the next tube you put in your mouth won't be a good time. For more information on binge drinking, please visit the Centers for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov.